unfortunate fact is that the universe is in us.
Hey guys, Dio Games here, back once again with our Dollar Tree review series. This is episode 4, and our first item is going to be Mrs. Freshly's Devil's Food Creams. Cream-filled cookies, individually wrapped. Let's read a little bit of the packaging. I think Mrs. Freshly's may actually be a name brand, though I've never seen these before, and I've especially never seen them in this style. They look like gigantic Oreos, so we'll see how they are. Zip to open. See if we have any information. Moist, wholesome, and delicious. One of them is sure to be your special favorite. Mrs. Freshly's products are the finest high-quality snack foods available to you and your family. They have to be. Mrs. Freshly won't have it any other way. Thank you, Mrs. Freshly. Mrs. Freshly, also, her factory rather, makes honey buns, cream cakes, which are just Twinkie ripoffs, 6 chocolate cupcakes, again, more, what is that company called? Hostess ripoffs, cinnamon twists, or no, pecan twists, donuts, and honey buns. All ripoffs. Let's see. Lots of high fructose corn syrup. God, I can't speak today. High fructose corn syrup. Distributed by Flowers Foods Specialty Group, LLC. And they are an Atlanta company, so that's kind of surprising. Alright, 11/12/2012. So the expiration date is actually fairly near. This is not passed already. Let's go ahead and zipper open. And we'll try to eat one of these. Let's see if Mrs. Freshly has given us a quality snack or more Chinese crap that I do not want. Alright, I'm guessing they're going to be fairly good. Alright, so it's not as big as I thought it would be. It's not nearly as big as what it shows on the packaging. Also, it's brown, not black like it shows on the packaging. Alright. I guess that doesn't really make it any less appetizing. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Feel it a little bit. Alright, so it's just sort of spongy. It's almost like a muffin as far as the texture. Or a cupcake or something like that. Let me go ahead and eat one now. Alright, so it's very bland. It doesn't really have that much flavor. The cream doesn't really seem to have a flavor of its own. It's all pretty much just chocolate. So I don't even know why the cream is in there. Alright, it's really good anyway. It's not great. I'll finish this after I record. But, yeah, it's alright. I'll probably hand these off to my mom and dad after this video, because I really don't like them that much. I assume they'll like them. The box isn't resealable, which is kind of strange. Or is it? It doesn't appear to be. Nope, not really. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to our second item, which today, for this guy, sweep this off a little bit. I may have to sweep later because I've got some crumbs there now. Our second item for the day is Super Putty. Yep. It's like that putty that comes in eggs. I can't remember what it's called. Bounce it. Fete Slow Rebonder. Snap it. Pick up a comic. What? Oh, I guess you can like stamp it. Stretch it. I might have to test out that stamping thing. Glow in the dark. Relay dans Lenore. Color of egg is color of putty. Oh, I never would have guessed. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Non-toxic, non-toxic. Poidsnet, 12G, 0.42 ounces, 3+. Alright. Distributed by our fabulous friends at Greenbrier International. Pretty plain box. Again, Greenbrier seems to have a lot of these black and white backgrounds. Sorry, my camera just flashed all funky. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe adjust the lighting a little bit. Alright. So, pretty much the same information on the back. Do not eat or put in mouth. Use only as shown. May stain or stick to wood, fabric, carpet, and other surfaces. That's not good because, guess what? This is real wood. And I have a nice desk, and that is actually wood. Great. Alright, let's go ahead and pop these guys out. I'm not going to test the glow-in-the-dark feature simply because I don't want to. And these are really light. Feels like there's almost nothing in here at all. almost hollow. Let's go ahead and grab the trusty knife. Alright. Cut this guy open. Start by making a small incision on the lower intestine. Come on. There we go. I think I'm actually cutting it now. And it just sort of splits off because it is very low quality tape. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and see the mixture that they have inside for us. Oh. It's not really what I was expecting. It feels like that other type of putty, but you get a lot less of it. There's like, it's just a tiny amount in here. Let me ball it up and just show you it compared to my finger or something. Alright, so you can see there's my index finger. I have average sized hands, and it is about the size of the knuckle to the end. So it's just a tiny amount. I guess you could have some fun playing with it. You can stretch it and do all the other things that it says on the box. But I don't much care for it because there's barely any. Let's go ahead and grab the green egg and try that one out as well. I honestly expected to get a decent amount of this stuff. I don't know why. This piece of tape is just sliding right off. Oh, or is it? Let's get my knife under here. Ah! Poke myself. Not smart, Reed. Not smart. Ow. My hand. That's not that bad. Not even bleeding. Anyway. That was not smart of me. I've been working with knives for a long time, and it has been several years since I've actually cut myself. And I managed to do it on video. Hooray. Alright. So with the green, we have pretty much the same stuff. Stuck to the bottom of this egg. There's like a sheet of it in here. It's really strange. Okay, so there's the green, and I imagine it would glow in the dark just based on the color. It looks like something that would glow in the dark. But I don't want to wait until night to test that, so yep, there's item 2. That was really horrible. That's probably one of the worst things we've gotten so far in the series. Alright. You should go back to the grave where you belong. And then we have a final item for the day, which is our Super Ball. Bounces up to 75 feet. I doubt that. Made of amazing Zectron. The incredible choking hazard. This toy is a small ball, not for children under 3 years. Lies. 5+. Why, Greenbrier? Why? From Wemo, and I believe they are actually a toy company. So then maybe. Oh, nope, still imported by Greenbrier. Great. The most fantastic ball ever created by science. It says that in Spanish on the other side. 50,000 pounds of compressed energy for you UK people and other places around the world. And it's 22,727 kilograms. Bounce and catch Super Ball with friends. Bounce Super Ball off any hard surface and see how high you can bounce it. Imported by Greenbrier, made in China, 2012 Whammo. Alright, so it was actually made this year. I guess that's a good thing because I think the rubber degrades slowly. Or I guess it's not made of rubber, it's made of Zectron. Alright, so this has some weird blister packaging, so let's see if I can actually get this open. Or I guess I wouldn't really call it blister. Just sort of a mixture of cardboard and plastic. Alright, there it goes. And I want to see if this actually works, because I would be very impressed if it does. So, obviously this surface has quite a bit of, what do you call it, yield, so can't really bounce it very high. Let's go ahead and hit it off the wall a little bit, so I can get a good angle on it. Oh, I dropped it. Hang on, give me a second. And I dropped it again, and it's bouncing all over the place. It does seem to work fairly well. I'm going to go ahead and grab my camera, head outside, and see if I can film myself bouncing just a little bit. See you out there, friends. Alright guys, so if you weren't able to see the footage very well, I'm going to explain it real quick. Basically the ball was going roughly 40 feet up with a minimal amount of effort. onto a street. Obviously, I didn't have much room because it was on a road, and I didn't want it to go up into a tree or anything. But it works extremely well. I'm very surprised by this. I may use it to play catch with my dad or something. One thing to note is that the ball is extremely heavy. It's incredibly dense. It's very hard, and I feel like if you hit somebody with this, it could really do some damage. So if you head out to your local Dollar Tree and grab one of these, just be careful with it, because it seems like you could bean somebody in the head and actually give them a skull fracture or something. That's the hardness of this thing. But no complaints on my side. Really enjoyed it. See you guys later. Deal Games signing out.